It's obviously no government secret that we have been stuck in this boring, dull, overcast, and at times much cooler than average pattern. I pulled a few strings and Mother Nature has agreed that she's gonna let it vanish. We're gonna head in a much better direction. Overall, the weekend is looking good. The meat and potatoes outside of a few passing clouds and a spritzer sprinkle will be good. And better news than that, sustainable warm temperatures coming the way for you spring lovers out there. If you've been waiting for it, I can finally deliver on some promises. We got this backdoor surge of warmth that's going to be coming in across the northern tier of the country, extending in the Ohio Valley and into the Northeast and Mid-Atlantic. As long as we got high pressure in control, any substantial wet weather is going to be pushed down to the south, but your 7-day outlook is going to show you a chance of showers entering on Monday and Tuesday. Temperatures will be incrementally warmer. Look at that, Thursday and Friday trending into the 80s. I'm meteorologist Nor'easter Nick for Jersey Matters.
Welcome back. The pandemic has caused many of us to be nostalgic for the good old days. So maybe that's why, while other small businesses are suffering, Kimberly Kravitz found 2 stores that are doing quite well. Kimberly.
It's no secret that small businesses have been hard hit since COVID-19, but geez, take a look around. The Princeton Record Exchange business is booming, where people can go and find their favorite classics, but also sell their old classics for a small profit.
Business overall has been startlingly good.
When COVID-19 hit, live entertainment was canceled and many musicians were torn apart by financial strain. But according to Nielsen's Music Annual Industry Report, vinyl sales were up 45% nationally when the pandemic struck.
Well, I think in a way, that isolation of COVID, that staying at home, that not losing all your favorite haunts, not being able to go out to eat, not being able to go to the movie theaters, what's left to do in a place like ours really gives a very satisfying tactile experience. The flipping through the stacks, looking at the liner notes, like we want physical contact with the world. And again, for a store like ours, we're well positioned to satisfy that need.
We've been here for 51 years.
Now, with different decades, right, of music and generations of people, how has business ebbed and flowed over the years?
It's changed a lot. We had vinyl, and we thought vinyl was gone, we just got rid of it. And then vinyl, of course, came storming back eventually.
However, at first, independent record store owners such as Princeton Record Exchange and Jack's Music Shop in Red Bank felt the impact of the COVID lockdown in their businesses too.
The rent keeps coming, the electric keeps coming, the phone keeps coming, the insurance keeps coming. Health insurance for my people, which I still paid for because I didn't want to kick them off health insurance and fire them in the middle of a pandemic. So our 40th anniversary, the actual day, was March 20th. The next day, the state shut down indefinitely. I fired everybody. So that was my celebration. So, well, with 2 people, I counted part-time. So out of 17 people, 40 years, and blam, we're not allowed to do business.
And now, thankfully, their doors have reopened and have rehired nearly 20 employees. But with 5,000 square feet of records and tapes stacked high, how do they manage to keep everything clean?
Plexiglass shields between the cash registers and the customers. We're doing hourly surface cleanings of all high-touch areas. We've installed Purell hand sanitizer displays both at the front and over by the new arrivals, which is one of our more popular areas.
In our fast-paced Spotify and Apple Music world where everything is right at our fingertips, how do record stores compete?
I have as much music as that's in a store on my phone. So, I mean, a lot of people it's the ease of that, you know? I mean, I have Apple Music and I listen to it all the time. Vinyl sounds better. I mean, I'm 59 and my ears are shot, so like CDs sound fine. And if I want to listen to something too, like I don't mind streaming something if I really want to hear something.
Our online at this point is hovering around 3% of business. So while we enjoy it and it gives us an opportunity to sell rarer, more esoteric items that might have a more far-flung audience, by and large our emphasis has always been selling in store.
They tell me that people were even purchasing gift cards to these stores without any certainty that they would ever open again. And boy, do they have tons to sort through now.
These are new arrivals. This is stuff that's come in here. It's Doobie Brothers. That's a great album. You know, Joe Piscopo, New Jersey guy.
What is it? What does it run? If I wanted to.
Well, sure. This is $2.99, and I think the Doobie Brothers is $2.99.
So while you're doing your spring cleaning and you come across some unwanted items, I suggest that you bring them here to the Princeton Record Exchange. That way someone else has the opportunity to appreciate these items all over again. Reporting from Princeton for Jersey Matters, I'm Kimberly Kravitz.
Thank you, Kimberly. And Kimberly tells us that this year, because of the pandemic, there are going to be 2 National Record Store Days that are very popular, June 12th and June 17th. They're doing 2 this year to avoid the crowds. My commentary is next.